What's up everybody? Welcome back to Pass the Popcorn. I'm Lizzie and I am so excited to get into today's video. We are ranking every single songs in the Zombies franchise on Disney Channel. If you are not familiar with this movie franchise, one, go get familiar because it's actually amazing. Do not count out Disney Channel original movies because I actually think they are fantastic and I love them and they are a core pillar of my personality. I love DCOMs so much. Disney released the Zombies franchise a couple of years ago and it now has 4 movies with Zombies Dawn of the Vampires releasing this year, and I have thoughts. Are we surprised? No. I do have my iPad with like notes right in front of me, so if I keep looking down, that is why. But I wanted to be really clear and concise and have like my thoughts written down for each song and why I ranked it the way I did. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I have literally listened to the 4 Zombies albums non-stop for about 2 weeks in preparation for this video because I wanted to make sure I had listened to every single song all the way through over and over again and make sure that my ranking was, I felt very like good about it because I love ranking things, but sometimes there isn't like a clear cut winner or loser or better or worse for me. So I had to like really listen to the songs over and over and over again in order to like get to this ranking today. What I will say is that since I have been listening to it over and over again, I am surprised at how much the 4th and newest album is actually like grown on me. So there are some songs that I'm actually so surprised with how high they are ranked. Because if you watched my July, everything I watched in July 2025 video, then you know that I gave Zombies 4 a 1 out of 10 rating. So bad. However, after listening to the album, it has grown on me. And I will say, I do still think the storyline, the lore, and the acting in Zombies 4 was the worst of the franchise. But the music is actually a bop. It's actually like so good. So because of that, I'll probably change my ranking for the movie to be like a 3 out of 10. Still not the best, but some of the songs are ranked fairly high after listening to them. I am ranking all of these songs based on quite a few different like qualities. One, is it just a good song? Do I enjoy listening to it? Does it make me happy? Can I sing to it? Like, is it catchy? Is it a good song in my opinion? 2 is, does it move the plot along? Did it add to the story of Zombies? Did it add to the character development? Does it fit the vibe and the franchise of Zombies well? Now, the 3rd one I really struggled with because all of these songs are in a movie. So do I include the scene and the choreography and things that the song is in? Because I feel like that also can affect if I like the song or not. But I may reference it a little bit in this video because I feel like it's hard to separate the two. I tried my best not to rank the songs based off of the scene. But there may be a few references where it's so burned and etched into my brain that I actually can't like forget it. So keep that in mind as we're ranking. If the song was not in the movie or it was under 60 seconds long, I did not include it in this ranking. And those songs are like the Bam Zombie Block Party, Our Year the Pep Rally, Dream Come True intro from the 4th movie, the Exceptional Z reprise. Some of the reprises as well I included just with the ranking of the original song, and I'll touch on the reprise, but I didn't rank them separately because I don't really like listening to reprises. It's the original song, just a different tempo or tone or whatever. So I'm just including it with the original ranking. I will also, at the end of this video, rank all 4 Zombies movies based on which is the best and which is the worst. There are 32 songs from the Zombies movies that we are ranking today. So, as Addison would say, let's get fired up. Starting at number 32, what I think is the worst song in all of Zombies franchise is Alien Invasion. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. This is the opening song of the 3rd movie, which technically the third movie is not a Disney Channel original, it is a Disney Plus original. The fourth one is a Disney Channel original. I really hated that they made the third one a Disney Plus original because I feel like there were things thrown into it that had no place of being in zombies. But Alien Invasion is truly one of the worst songs I've ever heard. One, for half the song, they're not singing, they're talking, the talk singing. The lyrics are just something else. The whole like intro to the chorus, they're singing, it's kind of scary though, but it's kind of cool. Film it on your phone, hide in your homes. It's an alien invasion. Terrible. Terrible. The one like funny redeeming quality of the song is that that is 100% how the world would react today if there was an alien invasion, of being like, whoa, that's terrifying, but also like kind of cool, but also like whip out your phones and film it. But we don't need it in a song. It's so bad. Also, the beat just like gave me a headache with the like I'm singing a lot of this as well. I'm gonna try to pull some video clips of the songs, but for copyright reasons, I don't know how much of each song I'm actually gonna be able to put in this video. So you might hear some sound effects from me today. Anyways, the beat just totally gave me a headache, and Zed and Addison have a very strong relationship, dare I say one of the strongest on Disney Channel. And there is the bridge part of the song where Addison is sitting and staring at the alien spaceship, and she's like, wow, why are they here? And Zed comes over to her to make sure she's safe, like the king that he is, and she has the audacity to look at him and say, I can handle myself, thanks anyways, boo. We don't even know what they came here to do. Boo! Zed is coming over to watch out for your safety. Please don't diss on him. Like, please just treat your man with respect, because that is all he is trying to do for you. Get over yourself. I was so upset about that line. Oh, it's so bad. Ow, I have a headache. And I can't actually take this song seriously, because if you have seen CB3, Charles Brockman's like parody video of this song, he has a line where he says, what in the camp rock is this? And I can't unsee it. It's the worst zombie song ever. Fight me. I don't care. Moving on. And coming in at number 31 is Kerosene from the new Zombies 4. I have so many problems with this song. The first one being the lyrics are so bad. Like, they rhyme light with light. They repeat the same word twice in the first, like the song starts and it's immediately like, if you can't see the light, I gotta be the light. I can't. So one, the lyrics are so bad. Two, Milo is a legitimately good singer. I think he has a phenomenal voice. Why is he talk rapping or singing or whatever you want to call this? But it's not singing, he is rapping, and it's so bad. The other thing is this song was like put into this point of the movie at like the climax to raise the stakes, to show us how high the stakes were. And I had no idea the stakes were like this high. There was no indication before this song starts of how dire the situation is. You have no idea Zed is like dying and losing his humanity. And it's talking about him having to put his life out on the line to save everybody, mostly himself. It says lives are on the line. And I was like, they are? Like, I had no idea. Because of that, the song felt very cheesy in its placement because it hadn't like properly established the high stakes of the movie. So it just felt so offhanded, off kilter. It was just like, whoa, like where is this coming from? The whole song just didn't make sense for the situation. But I did say it's ranked above Alien Invasion because it sounded a little bit more like an actual song than Alien Invasion did. And coming in at number 30 is Come On Out from Zombies 3. This is the song that the wolves sing when they're like hunting the aliens because the aliens are looking for the moonstone in Seabrook. And again, CB3's video of this song like has almost ruined it for me in a good way because he's making fun of the choreography in the song and I just can't like unsee it and unhear it. The whole song is like they're like whisper talking and whisper singing, so they're like come out, come on out, and it's just not good. It's not my fave. It's one that I skip on the albums because I just don't think it's great. And again, like I said, I'm not trying to reference the scenes so much because I don't want that to influence like the ranking of the song, but the dance sequence I can't. The dance sequence of this song nearly ruins it for me. And at number 29, I feel like this is a controversial pick, but from Zombies 4 Legends in the Making. I just was not a fan of this song. It opened the movie and I feel like it just, for me personally, it did not make the impact that some of the other opening songs do in the other movies. And it just set the movie off on a very strange note. It starts off with Zed rapping and then it goes to Addison's part and it is so low and she's not really singing, she's like talk singing and it's so bizarre. And then you have Willa and Eliza singing their part, which is also very strange, not singing, kind of talking to a melody. And the lyrics were just so bizarre. Gonna make the mic drop. You know, it's like those are all very common phrases used in today's culture, but hearing it in a Disney Channel song set in a fictional universe using real slang, it just like, it throws me off. I think it's why I don't like Alien Invasion either. And so this one, I just like, it wasn't it for me. I will say it is a catchy tune, so like I think it's a good song in that sense, but I just really dislike the lyrics. There's a lot of things that I just like, it threw me. I didn't love this, that it was setting up the movie in this way and it really wasn't setting up the movie at all. The one redeeming quality it has is Zed and Addison's duet for the bridge of this song is really sweet and really cute, and I just love seeing them together. At number 28 is also from Zombies 4, and that is Possible. Now this starts as a duet between Zed and Addison and Victor and Nova. It is basically the passing of the torch song in the most literal way you could possibly put that into a song. Like they literally sing, "We're passing the torch to you, Victor and Nova." So I didn't like that it was so literal. However, I did like the sweet message of the callback to like Zed and Addison achieved the impossible in Seabrook by changing their towns, and they're kind of motivating Victor and Nova to do the same. But that's just the beginning part, and then about halfway through the song, Victor and Nova split from Zed and Addison and they have to go rally each of their tribes, each of their groups, and that's where the song like really loses steam for me. It's like the beginning's really good, but I don't enjoy the ending as much. But the vocals in it are killer, but it's just not my favorite song. I just felt like there was a lot of other ones that were better. And coming in at number 27 is Bam from Zombies 1. This is a hype song and I like it. It's kind of the song in the first Zombies where they take Addison to Zombie Town to introduce her to zombie culture. It's good. Honestly, the first time I heard this song, I thought they were swearing the whole time. I was like, what are they saying? It's like they would not put that in a Disney movie, but it is very close and they say it over and over and over again in this song, and I was like, oh my gosh, just funny. I really have to be in the right mood to like listen to this song. Honestly, the best part of the song is that Zed is a good dancer, so the song alone without the scene I don't think is as strong, but if you throw in and watching Zed dance, it's like really good. Kind of forgettable, not my favorite. I also will throw in the Bam reprise or the Bam zombie block party that happens at the end of the first movie with this ranking. It's the same thing, it's just kind of reprised a little bit with them dancing. But I just thought, wow, what a strange choice for the ending of this film to reprise this song. Not my fave, but not the worst. At number 26, we have The Place to Be from Zombies 4. Again, I feel like this is such a controversial ranking. A lot of people love this song, and it actually came out as a single before the movie came out. So this was like the first song I heard from the movie, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. This is where you like meet the two daywalkers and vampires, and you hear a little bit about who they are and why they are the way they are. I don't know, I was like very interesting, but the biggest thing that stands out to me about this song is the na 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 na, and it happens over and over and over again. And I think it's kind of a joke because I saw a YouTube video that was like, the place to be from Zombies 4, but every time they say nah, it gets faster. And I'm like, this is B-movie level humor here. How many nahs they put in. It is good exposition of the two different groups and like who they are, so I did like that. But also like while I was listening to it, Freya Skye is an amazing vocalist, amazing singer, and it just doesn't really sound like her voice while she's singing. So that was kind of strange. And honestly, the choreo for this I did not love, and it is like etched into my brain and I can't like separate it from the song, and it's just not my favorite. I feel like that's so controversial, but it's just not my favorite. At number 25, we have Someday by the full cast from Zombies 3. I liked this version. It was very emotional at this point in the movie because Addison finds out she's an alien and decides to leave, which was crazy. I can't believe she was like, I'm leaving. But she was like the map and it's like save the alien race, so I kind of get it. However, it is not my favorite rendition of Someday. There are, I think, far better renditions of this song. I liked that the full cast sang it, but then I also didn't like that the full cast sang it. Like, I wish it would have just been Zed and Addison because it's their song. But then I get why everyone sang it because like Addison has had such an impact on this town and changing everybody. They were all singing it because they like were mourning the loss of Addison leaving their town. But I wish like maybe her and Zed would have had a little bit more chunk of the song together. And it's just a short rendition of it, so I didn't feel like I could rank it higher than this. But coming in at number 24 is the Someday ballad from Zombies 1. Now, this is not the original version of Someday. This is the ballad they sang after the BAM zombie party that they take Addison to. Zed and Addison are in that light bulb sculpture room singing like the very slow ballad version of Someday. And I think it's beautiful. I love this version. And I think it's sweet that it's like slower and toned down for while they're really like starting to fall in love in the movie. I just like the original version better. And that's like honestly all I can say is like, hey, this is great. I just like the original version. Also, I don't know if like we needed a reprise of the same song in the same movie. Maybe we did, I don't know. I mean, you can't go wrong with Someday. It's great. But again, like I think the original version's better, and then I think there are other songs that are better than this ballad version, so I just couldn't like rank it higher. And at number 23, we have Fired Up Competition from Zombies 1. So this is Fired Up, but the competition version that they all do at the end for like the cheer championship. I liked that everyone came together in this version and united, and it was kind of like this like coming together moment that they had all really been working for. I thought it was really sweet. It was like Zed supporting Addison in her thing. Like cheerleading is her thing, and I felt like Zed really like came to support her for that. So that was really good. It starts slow, but it picks up. I think it's a great like finale for the movie, but it's just not like the best song in the movie, so it kind of fell here. Alright, at number 22, we have Stand from Zombies 1. This is when Zed turns into a zombie on the football field and everyone becomes afraid of him after like hyping him up to be a football player. And Addison is just at her breaking point with this town. And honestly, the discrimination that the zombies are getting. This emotion in her has just bubbled up so much to the point that it's just breaking her, and she sings out in this power ballad. And it's one of her many power ballads she has in the franchise, but I really like this one because this is her like pivotal character arc moment. She's like, I am done with this and I am breaking this mold, this Seabrook mold that has been put on us to be so perfect. She takes her wig off, she stands up for Zed and the zombies. I don't think it's her best ballad in the franchise, so that's kind of why it's ranked a little bit lower. Like, I don't listen to this one as much as some of her other ones, but this is like a great pivotal moment for her, so I feel like it was very important to her character development and the story, so that's why I ranked it a little little bit higher than some others that maybe might be better than it. And at number 21, we have I'm Winning from Zombies 2. I like hilariously love this song. This song happens during the student body presidential election between Bucky and Zed. And really Zed is trying to like get zombie kind accepted in the school, and he's like, if I become student body president, that's how we will get that, right? And then obviously Bucky just like loves himself, so he wants this title. And this is basically their like political campaigns duking it out in front of the student body to song. And it is hilarious. It is a rap though, which we've already covered that. Why is Milo rapping when he can sing so well? But I feel like it works in this sense because Bucky rapping like opposite of him, I think is just hilarious. The banter and the lyrics in this song is so funny. This song is a total depiction of the 2020 presidential election. You do with that what you will. But it's just so funny and it's super catchy. Like when I listen to the song, I literally can't get it out of my head. Okay, we're into our top 20. So coming in at number 20 is Ain't No Doubt About It, Reprise from Zombies 4. Now this is the like emotional finale to the movie, and it's Zed and Addison and Milo and Meg saying their goodbyes to the franchise. It's very emotional. This is the first reprise we get of this song. This song happens in Zombies 3. So I thought this slowed down, more emotional version was perfect for this moment, especially because the way they sing it in Zombies 3, they have these little talking, breaking the third wall moments where they have like little sprinkles of doubt throughout the song. Those moments are completely taken out in this slower version, kind of showing how much they've progressed and really are grounded in each other and like have progressed in their relationship. And I just thought it was so sweet. However, it's ranked at number 20 because the tap dancing I didn't love. I thought it was a little weird. Why was there like a wood platform in the middle of a grass field? Maybe they should have like been on a bridge or something to make it seem a little more realistic. Like they just are tapping in the middle of a grass field. Anyways, I didn't love that. And then I was very upset that they did not get engaged. Why did they not get engaged? I feel like they were one of the strongest Disney Channel couples, and Ben and Mal, who are not as strong as Zed and Addison, got engaged in Descendants after 3 movies, and this was the 4th Zombies, and really like Meg and Milo's goodbye to the franchise. So why didn't they get engaged? I just feel like as fans, like we needed that payoff, and I would have really loved to see it. Oh, okay, I'm done. And at number 19, we have the Someday reprise from Zombies 2. Another reprise of Someday. There's so many. I think they reprise this song in every single movie multiple times. But this might be the best of the reprises. I think it was very fitting for Zombies 2. And Zed and Addison had a lot of emotional growth and journey in this movie. So after everything they went through in Zombies 2, to have this reprise, I just felt like it was a really good like reconnection moment for them, and it fit the story. And I really liked that they slightly tweaked the lyrics in this version to show that journey, because in the original she says, if you get to know me, but then in this reprise version she says, now you really know me. And I just thought that was so good. At number 18, we have Addison's power ballad from Zombies 3, and that is I'm Finally Me. Again, it's her power ballad. This is like her moment of she's like, I finally know who I am. She finds out she's an alien, and she has this like relief, excitement in her, and she just belts out this song, and I love it. It's very catchy, and I like that it's a little bit more upbeat and not so like sad for a ballad. Her vocals slay. Meg Donnelly is so talented, and I think this song really shows off her vocal talent, but I just didn't like that it was like the cheer competition song and like that setting, and I thought it was a little weird like for them to be competing on stage like singing this song. I just didn't love that. At number 17, we have We Own the Night from Zombies 2. This is the song that introduces the werewolves into the movie, and I thought it was very fitting to introduce them. I feel like it was great exposition. The lyrics really worked for introducing them, and it just like fit the wolf vibe. If that makes sense. But I just really liked this song. But honestly, this song is very forgettable to me. I usually forget that it's a thing and kind of skip it on the playlist. I just feel kind of indifferent about this song. It's not my favorite, but it's also not the worst, and I feel like it's the most fitting song that any of the werewolves sing in the movie, so that's why it's ranked at number 17. At number 16, we have Nothing But Love from Zombies 3. This is the finale of this movie, and I do really like this song. It is very catchy and very upbeat and positive, which I really love. But I didn't love that they put this song like during the credits of the finale, so it's a condensed, like shortened version of the song, and it didn't feel like it was as much a part of the movie as some other finales are in the other movies. But I personally cannot stand the aliens, and that is why this song is ranked here. Even though I think it's a really good, catchy song, I can't stand them. At number 15, we have Like the Zombies Do from Zombies 2. 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 That could be a song in and of itself. Anyways, honestly, Milo is just like infectious in this song. He is so good, and I do like this is kind of like a solo for him, and it was kind of this like monster to monster jam. And I really like that the wolves have some kind of sass in this song, which I feel like is how their character was introduced, but then that goes away near the end of the movie and in other movies. So I feel like this is like the most true characters of the wolves in this song. And then I just love that it's like Milo leading this song. The dancing is great, the beat is great. It's just a really good song, better than Bam. Like a song for the zombies, this is way better than Bam from the first movie. And at number 14, we have Call to the Wild from Zombies 2. I love the beat of this song. I think it is so catchy and very fun to like dance and sing along to. And I thought it was great for the storyline. You really learned a lot of exposition about the wolf pack and like who they are and like this mysterious alpha that they're looking for and their tribe's history. So I thought that was really good. Helped move the story along, which is always the point of a song in a musical. And it's like Addison trying to figure out where she belongs. So this is her like being introduced to the wolf pack. The choreo in this song is top notch. And then they have like the rhythmic sticks at one point that Addison is like dancing between. And I just felt like it fit the vibe of this song and like the wolf den and the wolves and everything. It was great, very well thought out, and it felt like a chant, right? Like I feel like the wolves, this is like their pack chant, and that is exactly what this song feels like. So they nailed it, very spot on. And I really liked Addison's like soft harmony with kind of like the deep tones of the wolves singing. It's just great. It's a great song. I do think others are better, but it's in the top 14. Top 15, number 14. So I do think it's a good song. At number 13, we have One for All from Zombies 2. I had to make sure I didn't say All for One from High School Musical 2. Because shockingly enough, High School Musical 2's finale is All for One, and then Zombies 2 finale is One for All. I just think it's hilarious. I wrote down that I feel like it has like a moody club vibe to it, which is kind of funny because it does happen at their prom, and it's good. It is a little bit like slower of a finale. I don't think it's the best finale in the franchise, but it's up there. It's good. I mean, I ranked it at number 13, so I do think it's a good song. I don't love like slow songs. It's just not my vibe. It is really good. It is really catchy. I do feel like it's a great culmination of the second film and like everything the journey they went through in that film. So it's a good finale for the second movie. I think it's the second best finale in the franchise, and we'll get to which one I think is the best. But honestly, the vocals in this song are top notch. Like Zombies 2 might be the peak of everyone's vocals, honestly, in the franchise. At number 12, we have Fired Up from Zombies 1. I love this song. I love this song so much. When it comes on, I do not skip this song. This is the cheerleading audition scene when we're really kind of more introduced to Bucky's character and everyone's auditioning for the cheer team, and he's being brutal with the cuts, and Addison really has to like step up and kind of show what she's made of to make the cheer team. It's so good. I love it. I love that it sounds like a cheerleading routine or a cheer chant that you would say at a football game. And it has like a little riff of that in it. Honestly, this song gets stuck in my head and I love it. I love that we get to see like Bucky's view of competition and perfectionism, then countered with Addison's like hope and motivation. It's just great writing and great exposition for both of their characters. I love it. I just feel like it's very Seabrook, it's very zombies, it's just so good. It's very Addison. Coming in at number 11 is Gotta Find Where I Belong from Zombies 2. This is, I would say this is like Addison's power ballad, but it's actually a duet between her and Zed, so it's a couple power ballad. I just think this duet is so beautiful between them. It's honestly both of them feeling so lost and overwhelmed with kind of where they're at in the world. They feel misunderstood by each other, they feel misunderstood by the town, and the lyrics in this song I feel like really develop that emotion and their storyline very well. Their harmonies in this song are also unmatched. It's so good. I think it's just so beautiful and it's very melodic and sounds like a lullaby, and I really love that. But it's sad and I don't love sad songs, which is probably why it's ranked a little bit lower even though I love this song. I just don't love sad songs. But I also just can't like deny that it's an amazing song. Also, Zed is like the best Disney Channel boyfriend ever. He's like singing about how he just feels bad that he hurt Addison's feelings, and he feels bad he put them in a difficult position, and like that he was jealous and all these things, and Zed is 10 out of 10. Okay, coming in, we're in our top 10, everybody. So, number 10 is Flesh and Bone from Zombies 2. This song also gets like majorly stuck in my head, and I love it. But this song feels so Zombies core. Like, the core message of this entire franchise, I feel like is honestly summed up in this song. It's their revolution protest song during the second movie when the mayor is gonna like blow up the moonstone. Basically the youth are like, no, that will kill the werewolves, you can't do that. So they all come together, sing this revolution protest song, and it's so good. Honestly, I felt like this was like coming since the first movie, and I like that it was like all the youth coming together, uniting, and standing up for what they believe in without being violent, which is so important. You can stand up for what you believe in without violence, and I love that this shows in this song, so good for them. But this honestly, like I said, feels like the embodiment of the message of the Zombies franchise. It is super catchy. I also love who they chose to give solos to. I love that Eliza gets a solo in this song. Zed gets the bridge. Addison's solo is so great. And then you have the wolves who start the song. I just thought it was a great character arcs for everyone and getting everyone involved. At number 9, we have Show the World from Zombies 4. Now, when I first heard this song, I was like, that's not great. But after listening to the albums over and over again, this song is probably the one that has grown on me the most from the fourth movie, and I love it. And I didn't realize I did this, but this is the highest ranked finale song, so I do think it is hands down the best finale song in any of the Zombies movies. It also feels even more so of an embodiment of the Zombies franchise, more so than Flesh and Bone, which is why it's ranked higher, because I feel like it's the positive embodiment of that, but it also has like a tinge element of sentimental, and I love that. And I thought it was very fitting because it's the original cast, like last movie, saying goodbye to Zed and Addison and Eliza and Willa. So it was just the tone for this finale, it was perfect. It honestly gave me the same vibes as You and Me from Descendants 2. Kind of that like nostalgic, sentimental, did I just say that right? Sentimental? That nostalgic, sentimental vibes kind of ending that chapter. It's the perfect end cap to all 4 movies. I loved it. It's so good. Number 9. Now coming in at number 8 is My Own Way from Zombies 4. This is Freya Sky's power ballad, her first in the franchise, and dang, it blew me away. So good. I wrote Freya Sky, that's it. Like, her vocals are unmatched. I've said that about other songs in this video, but like hers are insane. Unlike some of Addison's other ballads, I actually would listen to this one in the car and I don't skip this song, and I just think it's really good. And Freya Sky, like that's it. That's all I can say. She just slayed. At number 7, we have Exceptional Zed from Zombies 3. I absolutely love and adore this song so stinking much. Like, so much. I love that everyone has to hype up Zed for this moment, especially because He is like the hype guy of the town and has done that for everybody else in all the other movies. So the fact that everyone could come together and kind of hype him up for his moment, I loved. I love Addison's part singing to him in harmony about how much she believes in him and loves him. I think that's great development for their relationship. My only critique of this song is the last verse. He should have said, "I'm exceptional Zed because of all my family and friends," because it's like they have made him who he is. And I know that's like he has good qualities like outside of them, but I think it would have been sweet to give homage to like the people who helped get him there. I also am ranking the reprise with this version because after the college interview he sings this version again to like the college interviewer, and the lyrics are slightly changed and it's slowed down, and it is beautiful and so perfect and so fitting for this song and for Zed's character. And he does mention that everyone is exceptional, so I guess my critique can be null and void, but still. It would have made a big impact. At number 6, we have Don't Mess With Us from Zombies 4. Now this is probably the biggest surprise from Zombies 4. When I first heard the song again, I was like, no, I hated that. Like, I did not like it. Especially like the little pitchforks that they're dancing with. What is that called? It's like the wheat thing. They use it in The Host, and that's the only reason I know what it is. But the like wheat chopper thing that they're dancing with at the end is so bad. It is not good. But listening to the song over and over and over again for this video, I was like, dang, that's actually a really good song and I actually really love it. And so it's grown on me so much. It is seriously catchy. It gets stuck in my head so bad, but I don't mind it because I really like it. I wrote the dance number with the wheat knives is atrocious. So do with that what you will. That part's a little cheesy, but the rest of the song I really love. And I love that like Victor and Nova introduced themselves in the middle. It's kind of like their first time, they've seen each other, but their first time like meeting and introduced themselves. And I just thought that was a really good interlude in the song. And I love that it was like the OG cast trying to explain to them you don't need to fight and kind of chasing after them throughout this song. I do think it is also the best dance number in the Zombies 4 movie. And that's saying something because I'm talking about how much I hate the knives dancing part. Anyways, so catchy, so good. I just love it. I probably love it a little bit too much and it might be ranked a little bit too high on this list, but I just had to. I can't get it out of my head. I listen to it every day. And our top 5. We're in our top 5. Coming in at number 5 is We Got This from Zombies 2. This is the opening song of the movie. And I love this song. It's great exposition of the progress they've made as a town because you're hopping into Seabrook after zombies were accepted in the first movie and you're kind of like, where are they at with that? And I just thought this song was great exposition and a great way to start the story of the second movie. It's the second greatest opening song of the zombies movies. I wrote that it's great Zed and Addison development with setting up kind of like their goals and wants for the movie, but it's also just a very catchy song. And I love the message of like, we got this, you know? So it felt like a cheer anthem, felt like a hype song. And those are definitely more my vibe than like ballads and other things. I like the songs that are like hype up anthems. And at number 4 is what I think is the best opening song for any of the movies, and that is My Year from Zombies 1. I love this song. What a great way to start off the franchise. It just perfectly sets up the movie and sets up the setting of Seabrook. Perfect. They all wear the same color palette, pink, blue, and green. You like immediately get to know the characters and love them and know their story right off the bat. It's a fantastic like musical song to move the story along. Great beat, great lyrics. It's so good. I love it. Okay, top 3. I'm so excited. These are like my top 3 favorite songs in all of Zombies. At number 3, we have Dream Come True from Zombies 4. To say that I am obsessed with this song is a wild understatement. I should say when I saw this song, I don't love the flying dance choreography that they put to it. I was like, whoa, what a choice. But I remember I wasn't enjoying watching the 4th Zombies, but this song came on and I was like, this song is so cute. This is such a good song. Now, having listened to it so many times since watching the movie, dang, I just love it. It's such a good romance duet. It is so good. Honestly, the only reason the song is not ranked number 1 is because it's not sung by Zed and Addison. And I just felt like I could not rank this number 1 because Zed and Addison set up this franchise, and it would be disrespectful to not place one of their duets first. So it's at number 3 because of that. But it rivals the top 2, honestly. I do feel like it's a fantastic comparison of Someday for Nova and Victor. This is their Someday. And I just thought, man, it's such a cute relationship set up for them because they've been having visions of each other and like seeing each other in dreams. And then to see each other for the first time and be falling in love, they're talking about this is a dream come true. This is like everything we could want. It honestly, it just feels like a fairy tale song. Like it is so good. It feels like a love story embodied so perfectly and brought to life. And I think we've all had moments where it's like we have been with our person and we're in love and we just feel like it is a dream come true. So I just feel like it's a very relatable song and kind of brings you to the happiest moments in your life. At number 2, we have Ain't No Doubt About It from Zombies 3. Also, I am obsessed with this song. This is a song that doesn't just live in my Zombies playlist in my Apple Music. It lives in like my everyday listen to I call it my car jams playlist. So like I just have this in my normal playlist that I listen to on a daily basis. I love this song so much. I feel like it is a fantastic follow-up duet to Someday. Probably the best thing to come out of Zombies 3, hands down. I don't love Zombies 3 and I will rank all 4 movies in a second. But it's just a fantastic follow-up duet to that. It shows how much they have progressed as a couple. Also like their uncertainty of how life is going to change and things are moving so quickly. And I love the little clips of breaking the fourth wall and kind of looking at the camera and saying things like, do we? Like the contradicting the song while they're singing it. And I think it's cute. It's very sweet with where they're at. They're like, we know we love each other, but also like, are we really going to be together forever? You know, are we going to be able to beat those odds? It's so good. It's very comedic. The whole setting of the song is like they're in danger the whole song and they're just completely oblivious to the dangers going on around them. And I think it's hilarious comedic timing, showing that like when you're in love, sometimes the things that's going on around you just like don't matter to you. Like you're just so happy and in the moment and caught up in your love story. And I think it's a great symbolism for like love can transcend everything going on in the world. And I love the symbolism of them feeling like they're gonna be okay as long as they're together and they can make it through whatever life throws at them. Because they've already proved that so far. It's so positive, it's so upbeat, it's so good, but it's honestly ranked second because the alien interlude, like bridge part is so annoying. You know how I feel about the aliens, I've talked about it already, but that whole part just could have been discarded completely. But this is like truly, this is the only good thing to come out of Zombies 3. So mean. Okay. And at number 1, it had to be number 1. That is Someday from Zombies 1. This song defines the franchise of Zombies. This is Zed and Addison's start. It is their love story embodied, and it is so beautiful and wonderful and amazing. It's iconic in every way. It's reprised in every movie. And I think it's just the sweetest, hopeful ballad about an impossible love story. It's totally giving their Romeo and Juliet vibes and Zed and Addison defying the odds and them just like wishful dreaming about that happening. And then they make it happen and it's beautiful and I just love it. I love them so much. And so this song also feels like the embodiment of their relationship. Okay, and that is my ranking of all of the Zombies songs in the franchise. Now, if I had to rank all 4 movies in Zombies, this is my ranking. Coming in at 4th place is Zombies 3. It's so bad. I really just don't like it. I don't care for it. I think it does not fit the vibe of the rest of the franchise. It's just not as good as the other movies. Coming in at number 3 is Zombies 4. Still definitely not the best in the franchise. The music makes it a lot better. But yeah, it's better than the 3rd one for sure, but it's still not great. Not the best. Coming in at number 2 is Zombies 2. The reason I say that, I had a really hard time picking between Zombies 1 and Zombies 2. Zombies 2 I think fell to number 2 on this list only because almost all the songs from Zombies 2 are ranked like right in the middle of the pack. Whereas like there's a lot of highs from Zombies 1, way more than Zombies 2. of the songs, and you just can't beat the original. The original of this movie is so good. There is, like, with Meg and Milo being so young in the first movie, there's a fight to them that you see in their acting and the way that they play these characters that I just really love. So coming in at number 1 is Zombies 1. You can't beat it. So my ranking is Zombies 1, Zombies 2, Zombies 4, Zombies 3. So that is my ranking of all the songs in the Zombies franchise. Let me know what you think. What is your favorite Zombies song? And we will be doing a lot more DCOM musical rankings in the future. I have them all planned and I'm working on all the rankings right now. So you can let me know in the comment section below what one you would like to see first between Descendants, High School Musical, and Teen Beach Movie. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me and fangirling with me. I will see you next week.